Greetings, I'm Pillar Nexus, the Ancient Gladiator, today with Watch Me Play It Solo, Pandemic. Yay. Um, Now, this particular version isn't labeled for single player. However, it is a co-op game, and I can just kind of fake my way through a solo mode for it. There is one specific expansion that does make it possible for this version to be solo, but I'm not in a hurry to get expansions anytime soon. We'll see. So I'll be playing as two characters: the quarantine specialist, which can shut down outbreaks, and the scientist, which only needs 4 cards of the same color to get the cure. Alright. The quarantine specialist has the most populous city card. So, for the quarantine specialist, we've got Beijing, London, Tehran, and Forecast, which I'm going to need after this gets mixed up again for the epidemic. Oh yeah, we're playing on normal mode, or the introductory mode, so there's only 4 epidemics to work with. Meanwhile, Scientist has Miami, Khartoum, St. Petersburg, Istanbul. So they're part of the way to the yellow cure. We have to decide who's going to deal with the other cures for this. And then for the initial disease cubes, we got a lot of blue and a little bit of red and black and yellow. Yeah, this is how it started out. So the question is, what do I want to focus on? It might help, I think, to just try to get out here and dealing with containing this. I think what I could do is probably go 1, 2, 3, 4, just to help keep things down a little bit. Tell scientists, hey, get over here. Let me give you the London card, and you'll be closer to getting blue cure that way. Alright. Those 4 actions. So I'm going to draw 2. So we've got Resilient Population. Remove any 1 card in the infection discard pile from the game. And Madrid. That puts me at 6. So, if in an absolute emergency situation, and probably just say, we're not going to be able to stop this in time. We need to have this dealt with, and I'd probably play that against that. But anyway, 2 new infection cards. Lagos. That's 1. And Chennai is over here. Okay. So now it's the scientist's turn. They have 4 actions. Let's see here. I think I'm going to take a direct flight to Istanbul. Not Constantinople. That's 1. 2, to move into St. Petersburg. 3, to go ahead and play the card and actually have another base to work with. And then 4, deal with one of the cubes there. So I wasn't able to get over to London, but um, always do it another time. Alright, so 2 cards. Bye. And like that. Alright. Start getting things coordinated. Oh, and then infection. Moscow. It's a cube. Ho Chi Minh City. It's a cube. We need to get over here and deal with this. That might be one to use the resilient population on. Because that's going to be a pain in the ass to get over to. Alright. So what next? Well, I'm going to have to play something. Because I'm going to have to draw 2 cards anyway. So we've already lost 1 blue and 1 black card. That's what we need for the cure. To let's say try to expand out the air network, I guess. Using these research stations to save time and transportation. Yeah, Tehran only gets me here. Beijing only gets me here. But with the London card, we're losing another blue card just to... You know what? Screw it. We'll lose the blue card. We're going to go to Beijing for 1 action. And then use the Beijing card and build another research station to improve our transit around the world. So there's 2. And then 3. Wait. There's a question. I guess. Yeah, it's kind of a pain in the ass. 3, 4. And we'll just have to take a wait and see approach. Alright. There should be an epidemic coming eventually. Los Angeles, Algiers. Or maybe not as soon as I thought. Okay. Now we got 2 that I can, if I can get them over to the scientist, we can cure 1 disease for right out the gate. The first infections, Atlanta, and Taipei. Yeah, back when I had the previous version of this game, I would play it solo constantly. With either, any number of characters. And yeah, the hands would be public knowledge. But I don't really get the whole having to keep secrets in a co-op game to artificially raise the tension and make it even stupidly harder than it needs to be. I just don't get it. Just let the information be public unless there's a freaking traitor. Like it's Battlestar Galactica. Alright. So, let's see here. What can I do here? Well, let's say I want to focus on getting their cards. I'm going to 1, 2. I have 2 moves to get to Terron. What I can do is go 1, clear that. 2, clear that. So there's 4 actions. And I say, hey, you have Terron, get over to me, get me that card. And I can put it towards the cure. So, Epidemic and Bogoto. Okay. So, let's resolve. Move the infection rate forward to space. Draw the bottom card. San Francisco has a considerable problem to deal with. Intensify. Alright. So first off, resilient population. May be played between the infect and intensify steps of an epidemic. This is the only interrupt that says it. What do I not want to have break out of me right now? I mean, London's not too far away. We're going to take San Francisco the fuck out. Because, holy crap. We are so far away from being able to deal with that. Alright. So those get shuffled. And then, before the infection happens, so those will go on top. Before the infect cities, we forecast and look at the top 6 and see if we're going to be able to pull this off in time. Okay, so there's Lagos. Lagos is fine. Madrid is pushing it. Taipei is, I can manage that. St. Petersburg is, yeah. So, Milan. We're going to put this at the bottom of the 6. So that we have enough time to get the hell over there. One of us gets over there and, stops that from breaking out. But first, Lagos and Madrid. Lagos is over here. Madrid is over here. There we go. Yeah. And then it'll be the quarantine specialist's turn again. And I'll just have to try to solve this puzzle. Get the, when you get one more yellow card for the scientists, they can cure that. So I guess the bigger thing would be to get to Los Angeles instead and get the card. But we're still having to deal with the potentials that are going to happen. Milan's going to happen if we don't shut that down. Bangkok's somewhere after this first 6, so it's like, okay, we're going to have to make a dent here. I don't have to worry about San Francisco unless freaking Chicago gets added and then gets hit again. So, how do you think this is gonna go? Watching me play this solo, do you think I can pull it off? All right, I'll let you know how it goes on Twitter after this is over. I have one more game lined up for watching me play it solo, at the very least. But that game still has to be covered for the Pillar Loves Tabletop Game Series. So, just bear with me on this. I will feature it then. And then we'll see how things turn out for the channel going forward. But thank you very much for watching. This has been Pillar Nexus. I'll see you next time.